6:07 at WPSL. Time for Careology, the science of caring, presented each week at this time by CareBag and hosted by the one, the only Roxy Brown, your host.
Thank you, Cliff. Thank you. How are you doing? I am in a great mood.
You're in a great mood.
I am in a great mood.
Wow. We could have a competition on who's having the greater mood today. It's wonderful we're on a great mood because it's a great time to be in a great mood because we got things to talk about.
It's the beginning of summer. It was a beautiful day. The birds are singing. The sad part is they shot the bear.
Oh,
I know, but it's a good thing it wasn't a mama bear.
Oh my!
But other than that, it's a good day. You know, we're above ground. We're not pushing daisies, so we got a lot to be grateful for. And I'm just gonna switch up the show a little bit. First, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. My name is Roxy here on Careology, and I got Mike with me. Hi, Mike.
Hello. How you doing, Roxy?
I'm doing
Roxy,
good.
I'm in a great mood.
See, I'm in a great mood. That's it. We're in a great mood.
All
and
good.
It's like you said, it's all good. If you're tuning in with us and you continue to tune with us every Tuesday, thank you. I am humbled for you to be here. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. You are going to want to tune in again next week, Tuesday at 6:05 on WPSL.
And before we're done tonight, you're going to be ready to support CareBag.
Oh, man. See, I got
proudly.
I got to put you on the payroll.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that.
I got to put you on the payroll.
My insight is free.
It's free. Well, let me tell them about CareBag. Careology is about the science of caring.
Yeah.
And this radio show promotes what we do in our community and the businesses and the nonprofits and just regular individuals, hardworking, grassroots local businesses. And we like to shine them and just put them on a pedestal and let you know what they're doing for their community. Careology is a subsidiary of CareBag Incorporated. We are a local nonprofit here on the Treasure Coast, 5 years old, a federal 501c3, and we do one thing and we do it well. We provide proper hygiene to the homeless and families in need. That is what we do, and that's the best. We don't do food, we don't do anything else. We provide proper hygiene because that should be a right, not a privilege. Everyone should have access to soap, water, a bath, just the basic items. And we want to give them their dignity. And we've been doing that for 5 years through 2 mobile shower units, a mobile hygiene pantry. Actually, I'm going to be with Mike tomorrow in Gifford at the Gifford Community Health Center. That's your food pantry. I'm going to be there. Me and my volunteer, Miss Patty, we're going to be ready, pack the van, and we're going to be there. We're looking forward to it. One of my favorite spots to go to. And that's what we do. We go to the community where we are needed. And we serve, I like to tell everyone, we serve from 0 to 100 and plus. So we leave no one out. Diapers, Depends, soap, deodorant, you name it. Our elderly should not have to go without needing the basics. Our babies should not be kept in wet diapers because mama can't afford to get some more diapers. So that is why we're here.
And Grandpa too.
Oh no, Grandpa's included. I said my young elderly.
Okay.
My young elderly. What hurts me? How the pantry came about, I was going into Publix and I saw a little man crossing from his car into Publix trying to get on the little scooters and his whole pants was wet. His whole pants was wet, and I already knew why. He didn't have, and he went right to the line, and he went down the Depends line, and I could see him just looking for the lowest price.
Right.
And I tried to follow him to see if he'd go to the cash register, but he was just zooming all over the place, and I couldn't do it. But that's when I said, you know what? We're not gonna do just baby bottoms. We're gonna do 0 happy bottoms. We called it happy bottoms instead of baby bottoms. Happy bottoms from 0 to 100 and plus.
We want to see happy bottoms, not
we want happy and dry.
Bottoms.
Happy bottoms is a dry bottom. And you can
absolutely
take that, people, any way you want to. So I'm just going to leave it out there. You can take that any way you want to.
Is that why the three of us are so happy?
That's why we so happy.
Okay.
We dry bottoms.
That's right. We
better
dry
be.
bottoms.
Look, we better be.
And we're giggling, imagining ourselves if we had a situation like that. That's why we're giggling.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to do some house cleaning in a minute. But my show today, I decided to do a special show today. And it is 10 years since I lost my dad. And he actually passed passed the day before Father's Day, and his 10-year mark is Father's Day this year. And I just sat down. I was talking to my husband, and I was talking to my brother, and we were just reminiscing on how lucky we were to have such a great man in our life to mold us. He didn't spare. He never beat us. He didn't do the punishment. That was my mom's duty, because he said, as a young lady, he wanted to teach me that no man should ever put their hand on me. So my mom was the one that had the rod. My dad just had them gazing eyes that it would have been better,
Needless
Mike.
to say, she didn't spoil you
No, she
one
didn't.
bit.
It would have been better if my dad beat me, because some of the looks that he gave me, I felt like I wanted to just shrivel up like a marshmallow. But that was his take on that. No one should do that.
One of my daughters to this day still can't lie to me, because all I do is I look her right in the eye,
Look at them big old eyes.
and I see one of them will blink, and I know she's telling. I know she's telling a little fib.
If
know
y'all,
the code. You
if
know
y'all,
the
you know the
code.
code. If y'all could see Cliff's face now, you would be dying laughing, because he's trying to wink with one eye and close the other. So, but that's it.
Yeah.
So we do a lot for mothers. Mothers, women, mothers. We are the creator of life. We bring life into this world. Without us, this world will not be what it is. Yada 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 yada. Okay, but. No, but no. But that's
yada
true.
is a language.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But I'm being sarcastic on that one. But we have to remember, without the man, we couldn't bring life.
Ooh.
And we do a lot. We do a lot for us. We go out of our way for us, but we don't see the importance of a father's role. A father's role is very important. So if you are a father and you have not connected with your son, shame on you. Shame on you. Pick up the phone and give a text, give a call, because I'm going to let you know a father is so integral in a male and a female's life. It is so. My mom loved me. She taught me how to do all those little things, yada, yada, yada. But my dad is the one that molded me. My dad is the one that made me see what I was going to do, what I was going to become. I am who I am because of my father. And that my mom will, I know she's not listening, so I can really say that with confidence. But, and she'll tell you. She'll tell you. I'm a daddy's girl. But a father is what really molded me and made me into what I am. And I give my credit, and I am just humbled and awed by having the man that I had as a father. So, and I miss him. There's so many things that are going on with Care Bag and life. And sometimes I said, oh my goodness, I look at my husband, if my father was here, I'd get that right answer.
We all do that after they're gone. Yeah.
But the thing is, I spent time with my dad. I spent good time with him. I was with him every step. It wasn't just coming in boo-hoo crying. I was there for him. So I have no regrets. I have no regrets. He was at the time where it was his time, and I'm cool with that. But what I want to do is I want to put it out on others, to let you know, do you want more parenting time? Are you getting involved in your child's life? It can be difficult, to put words, and sometimes you're being judged. Society, friends, people are dropping their words, and people, the mama wants to check or the grandmother wants to check, and that's it. Grandparents are raising children more than ever now.
Yes, they are.
So I'm just going to sit back and see my grandmother raising me. Bad idea. Because you have to remember, generational old school. It's called progression in time. That is why God, oh yes, we are going to talk about God here. This is my show, so we talk about God. Deep respect.
Roxy gets to pick the topic.
That's right. So, and this is what I tell. When I tell a lot of people, they laugh at me. They say, Roxy, don't say that. Don't do that. But God made a man and a woman at a certain age to have a child.
For a
If he
reason.
wanted grandparents to be raising children, grandma at 80 years old will be having a baby. The ones that do it, that's a freak of nature. So it's a miracle. Woo, yeah. But if he really wanted grandparents to have and raise children, they'd be having their own.
There you go.
And parents need to run with their child. Sometimes, I go to maybe to pick up my godchildren, or you pass into school, and guess what? What do? You see these people, and you're like, oh, that's grandma, mom, dad, and you're like, you have to kind of push your lip back up. You're like, wow,
Yeah.
when and how did that happen?
And doesn't grandma look a little tired?
Oh, grandma's.
She
My
walked real slow.
listen, my goddaughter was with me for a couple of hours.
That was it.
I was in the pool with her for I don't even think it was 2 hours. I'm still tired.
It's a good way to get worn out.
Oh, you
The
have
grandchildren are here. How
Mike,
delightful.
let me tell you something. You know when you put the the grandchildren were here and you put the babies down like 7, 9 o'clock, the whole house was sleeping. Mike, me and my husband, we were out cold. Because guess what? We know they're getting up early.
Yeah.
Your body and God has made you in a way that he has built you that you can last with these young ones. You can run in the park. You could do things. So I don't want to deviate and put moms into this. I really want to concentrate on the men. And now I have 2 men here, and now we can get a good perspective on men here. See, look, Mike got his own little camera up here, y'all. Look at him.
I just want to let my folks know on Facebook
go
that
ahead.
I'm with the one and only Roxy. I can't move it because I didn't bring my.
Say hi,
Can you
Mom
lean over here
Productions.
close enough?
Productions.
This is
to
my
say hi,
friend
Mom.
Roxy. This
Hi,
is my
guys.
fabulous person right here, and we're WPSL
WPSL.
1590 AM.
That's right. On
Cliff-
Tuesday at 6:05.
Cliff's gonna come by.
See, for people that can't see us,
Wearing diapers.
if people can't see us, we do have. This is a live show, so anything can happen in the audience. Anything could happen here in the studio, but we digress. But it's good to have Mike. Mike is
Thank
on
you.
here, and Mike is going to be helping us here at Careology, because sometimes Roxy's throat just gets really tired and parched. I
You'd
can't.
never know it. You're like a soldier. With
Energizer buddy.
spit-shined shoes. I mean, perfect.
Sandals. It's Florida. Sandals.
Oh well, excuse me.
Yes, sandals.
with the big toe hanging out.
Yeah.
No. I don't do that. I buy my size. I buy my size. We're
Keno-
digressing.
Keno sandals bought in Jensen Beach, Florida, right? That's where they come
But see,
from.
the good thing about Roxy is she may be tired,
Yeah,
but for this show, you would never know it.
that's right.
Yeah,
Then
I'm
after the
t-
show's
I'm
over, she
tired.
goes and sits down for just a minute.
Oh
Let
yeah,
me-
just a minute.
In order
But
to be
this
a
was
great
important.
motivational speaker, you got to be able to motivate yourself to do it.
Oh yeah, I just go. There you
Yeah.
go. But when it's time to stop, your body will tell you to stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
but
you
until
guys-
it does, I'm
but
gonna
you
keep
guys,
on.
You guys are making me digress. So to my new audience, we don't do this all the time. We are very professional.
Yes. we
So,
are.
what I want to let people know, especially my fathers, that we have some good things that we wanted to tell you, to let you know, to bond with your child, bond with your daughter, bond with your son. There are a lot of reasons why a lot of men are not around their children. And the number one reason, they said 85% of youths sitting in jail grew up in a home without a father.
Yep.
85%.
85. Wow.
85%. So if you have 100 children, 85 of them are sitting in jail because daddy was a no-show. Now, why was daddy a no-show? Children who grew up in fatherless homes are twice as likely as those with fathers to end up in jail. So they are basically repeating the cycle of what their daddy did. Because there's no daddy, he's a big shot, whatever they may think in their little minds, but they're repeating the cycle. So now that child is now scarred for life. So we really need to be careful about that. And another point is, children who grew up in a home separated from their fathers are 4.3 times more likely to become a smoker.
And other nasty habits, I'm sure.
Another nasty
Did
habit.
you? Were you ever a smoker?
No.
I was for a long
Can
time.
I tell you a quick story?
Yeah, go right
Okay.
ahead.
My brothers and I decided that we would go across the bridge. We lived in Detroit
Okay.
to Canada and bought one of those big giant. It's a cigar. It
Cigar,
must have been a
yeah.
foot long, right? We come home. We're behind the house. We're all smoking it and stuff like this. My stepfather comes out, cuts it in 5 pieces, made us chew it and eat it.
Ooh, tobacco. Ooh, never again.
Never again.
Wow. Wow.
Cliff is like, wow.
Oh, I'm having one of those flashbacks of, I think, of age 3 or 4 or whatever. But if the parents had friends over and there was a couple of beers going around, the little kid who'd go around,
Pick up the can.
pick up a can and down it, right? Whatever's left in there. until the day there was a cigarette butt in that thing. These were filter-free cigarette butts.
Ooh, that's not good.
And to this day, I don't like beer. I don't
do beer.
like beer.
Well, you lucky you had friends over the house. I couldn't have friends over the house. I could go to anybody's house. My daddy said, ain't nobody coming over here. My daddy was, he was strict on that.
That's the way I am now.
Yeah, when the moon was up, my friends used to talk about, because I'm from Brooklyn. So when the moon's up and I'm over there with my friends and we're laughing, my dad had one rule for me. One rule. He only had, Cliff, the man had only one rule when I'm outside playing. When I see the moon, I better be inside.
You better be seeing it from your
It
house.
could be sun shining like the Ark Gabriel is coming out from
He
heaven.
doesn't care if the neighbors get to stay out until the lights come on.
When the moon was in the sky, I better be home.
Cliff, you got that speech too.
When the street lights come home.
Not about the neighbors. It's about what goes on at your house.
You lucky you saw the street light. I just had to be in, and my brother would be, bye. He'd be right, bye. I had to go. And I said, why Richard got to go? I didn't ask you about Richard. I asked you about you. And that was his law. And back then, I don't know about you, some of you parents might not know, but back then we didn't talk back to our parents. I still wanted the teeth in my mouth. So we didn't want, when mom and dad said something, even when a neighbor said something, yes ma'am, yes sir.
Ma'am, yes sir.
It didn't matter if they were black, it didn't matter if they were white, it didn't matter if they were Chinese. If they said something to you, yes sir, yes ma'am.
If we got in trouble at school when we went home, we were in trouble there.
Oh, let me tell you something. I used to unplug my phone. I'm telling you right now. I can talk about it now. We didn't have cell phones. We had the cord phones. I used to take tissue and put it there to make sure that phone didn't ring. I was gonna have a peaceful night. I'll deal with that. A couple days later it runs off. Everybody's laughing about it. At the moment when they call, it ain't funny. Oh, I was smart. Y'all think I'm smart now? I was a genius when I was younger. I was a genius.
Did we send a recording of this to her mother?
Oh, she already knows. I already told her. Yeah, I already told my dad. When my
she
dad
finally
was
found
sick.
out about that.
Yeah, I used to know, but I'm grown now. What can you do? You can't beat me. Well, not. I run faster.
I'll bet your mama could if she had to.
I run faster. That's the only problem now. And I got a home to go to. So, see, when you're younger, you got to go home. I got my own house to go to.
There you go.
See that's the difference. And you 300 plus miles away. That's
you
another
never got
plus.
sent outside to get a switch off off the tree.
Oh no, my mama used her slipper right off her foot. And
No.
And guess what
those.
she?
They're
No, but
flip-flops.
no. This was the leather ones with the padding.
They
But guess
spin,
this?
Put a spin on it.
It was
right?
her bedroom slipper, and when
Yeah.
she was gonna use it, I had to go and get it in the room
Bring it back to her.
and bring it back to
Bring
her.
her
And I
my
can't
slipper.
drop it. You know how you want to just throw it a little bit that you can back away.
You
I
gotta
had
put
to
it in
hand
her
it.
hand.
Boy, let me tell you something. And she used to tell us, call the police if you want to. I have them beat you too, hold you and beat you. Back then it was just a different rearing of children. And guess what? We turned out okay.
Yeah.
We're still here. We're above daisies and we turned out okay. I don't know why some parents, the reason why a lot of moms are afraid of hitting their children, they don't have a father in the home. A father sets some kind of discipline that when you see that man, you just tense up. Even if it's godchildren. When my godchildren are at the house and my husband comes in, it's just a different, they play, they love him. It's just a different atmosphere.
Well, the man is supposed to set the tone
Yes.
for the home.
Yes, and that's
so
what
that
it
the
does.
wife or the mother, she doesn't have to be that
that
person.
that
It's
big
the
old
dad.
beer. But that's what we're missing. So,
Speaking of bears.
If Papa Bear would stay in line, there wouldn't have to be so many Mama Bears.
Out
there.
That's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
That's on fertility right there.
That's right.
That show's on fertility right there.
That's going to be a hot one. We'll have to be careful when we get there.
Oh, yeah. So children who grew up without a father are twice as likely to drop out of high school. My dad had a second rule, school and church. We're going to go down my dad's rules while we do this. School and church. Home when the moon is up, school and church. You can sleep over at my house all weekend long. I can't go nowhere. Roseanne, why you can't come to my house? My daddy said so. Why he won't let you go?
Was not
that was
questioned.
it. That was it. He said so. There
I
wasn't
have a
no.
question. It just fell in my. Did you ever call one of your parents by their first name?
I did that. I'll never do it again. I did it. I'm going to be honest. I told everyone on Careology when we started this show, we're a year and a half now, June. We are a year and a half in Careology, and I said, I'm going to be transparent. I was playing piano. I don't know if it was piano or violin I was doing. I heard my friends calling me outside to come out and play, and they were just taunting me. You know, they're playing. And I said, I want to go out. And she said, you need to sit there and practice. And I mumbled. I didn't say it out loud. I was like, man, Muriel, woo! She was in the kitchen, which is a good couple feet away from us. It's like where the fridge is, Cliff. And I saw that slipper like a kung fu.
Here it comes. In slow motion like the Matrix.
Look. I tried to duck, and when it ducked and hit me, she said, bring it back. Yeah, I saw it and I ducked.
Do this again.
She said, bring it back. I said, oh, crap. And then when my dad came home, she said, can you believe she called me Muriel? My dad looked at me, and I just started to cry. He didn't even touch me. It was called respect, you know, and that's the first and only time. I call her that now, but when I call her that, it is in a joking atmosphere. But when we're serious, I don't even do it. If I do it, it's in the head. It don't come out from the lips. It don't pass the tongue. No. Wow. And I'm a grown woman. I'm not doing that. You get your own self in trouble. Ooh. No. And you see, there are different cultures. Cultures do things differently. Right. Because there's some cultures who, like, all my mom's sisters and uncles for us is auntie and uncle. In other cultures, it's just Mike and CJ and Chris. They call them by their first names.
Back north where I'm from, we spoke of our mother and our father. We didn't say my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
We talk to our aunt and our uncle.
Yeah, that's what it is. So it's funny for me when I see a lot of my friends, but just within their culture, and they be like, Mike, and I'm looking at this little 7-year-old, and I'm like, when he does this, I'm looking like, who you talking to? Because when they did that to me one day, they were like, Roxy. I was like, I'm like, no, we can't go to a bar together. Nope. When we can go to a bar together, that's when you can start calling me by my first name. If we can't go to a bar together, you can't call me my first name.
Hey, Mike, you got any experience as a bartender? Never mind.
You know, it's having the father in the home. So let's go back to the next one.
Okay.
Okay, so we have children without fathers are 4 times more likely to have emotional and behavioral problems that require assistance because mama, grandmother, grandfather, auntie, uncle can't handle it all. Where's that voice?
Yeah, but that argument, you know, that women can raise a son and things like that. I'm not raising.
There's some mothers.
My mother, I'm a product of my father passed when I was 3, so my mom took over the role and things like that. But I'm not here to argue. I'm not arguing about it. But the best scenario, like you're reading this information, the best scenario is man and woman. And I'm sorry.
He's there knocking on my. For those watching me,
I'm hitting on the desk. Yeah. But the best scenario is man and woman, or
that's the best scenario. I got some friends that are raising some children. Woo! I'm telling you, them children are spot on. I mean, you would think they were raised in the army. You got some women that are doing the father role, but unfortunately, your circumstance was totally different. I'm talking about fathers who are here, alive, and present, and you walk out to start a new family, and you don't realize that the child you left behind, you're gonna have to face, bail out, or bury. I'm keeping it real. You're gonna have to see him somewhere, bail, bury, or in a hospital bed. So if you do your due diligence and you step up to the plate. Now, I can hear a lot of people in their car. I'm hearing it. A lot of people in their car talking about, well, my baby mama. We going to get back with that question. we going to need a commercial break and come back with that. Right after these messages from our beautiful sponsors. This is Roxy with Careology, and we will be back after these few messages.
If you'd like to sponsor a Careology show, you need to call 340-1590 during the weekday business hours. Ask for Carol. She'll hook you up. Careology, the science of caring. We'll be right back with more.
Why call 2 men in a truck? truck of the Treasure Coast? You want to move your business without moving a single meeting? You want it handled with no fuss. Lots of stuff, no time to move it? You need the pros that care. That's why you call 2 Men in a Truck of the Treasure Coast. Family owned and operated franchise. Call 772-236-0827. 772-236-0827. Movers who care. Visit 2meninatrucktreasurecoast.com. Join us for a special community health event Sunday, July 31st, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Treasure Coast Church of God right here in Port St. Lucie. You can go to givecarebag.com to find out more information. Every 30 minutes, we're going to be giving a $50 gift card, free pediatric and adult health screenings, and free sports physicals for our young people. Join us Sunday, July 31st, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is brought to you by CareBag, Cleveland Clinic, the Hands Clinic, St. Lucie County Children's Services, and many more business partners. If you could reimagine the way you buy a car, what would you do? Make it simple, make negotiations disappear, demand transparency, then experience amazing at your Treasure Coast Lexus dealer. Car Buying Simplified. Treasure Coast Lexus is a proud sponsor of Careology. Every Tuesday at 6:05 p.m., caring and supporting for our community. Car Buying Simplified. Check out your Treasure Coast Lexus dealer. Kicking It United is back again August 1st at the Mid-Florida Event Center. We are going to show love to the boys and girls in St. Lucie County. We're offering free haircuts, free braids, and we're hoping to fill 500 book bags for back to school. If you're interested as a business to have a box in your place, or you'd like to go ahead and donate, please call us at 772-222-7399. Again, the number is 772-222-7399. Thank you, and we appreciate your help. Love from CareBag.
This is WPSL Port St. Lucie, the talk of the Treasure Coast.
We now return to Careology, the science of caring. It's also an art form. Once again, here's your host, Roxy Brown.
Hi, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. And we are having a great show tonight. And we are talking about the importance of male models, father figures, fathers, daddies, baby daddy, whatever you want to call them. Whatever other name you have that's special, I don't know, but we're going to call them that. But we need them.
Menses,
whatever. Well, listen, whatever you want to call them, it's important. But we're going to do a little house cleaning right now. I am excited. July 31st, CareBag has partnered with Cleveland Clinic. And we, with the Cleveland Clinic, the Hands Clinic, St. Lucie County, Children's Services, St. Lucie County, we got the Boys and Girls Clubs, we have Walmart Neighborhood Market. I'm excited about Walmart Neighborhood Market because they're going to be doing prescription review. And let me tell you why this is so important. All my people that have old prescriptions and you don't know what to do, don't flush them down the toilet. Bring them to your police station, bring them to your pharmacy, or bring them to our community health fair Sunday, July 31st. You can go to givecarebag.com. The flyer is there. All the information is there. We are going to have Espanol translators. We're going to have Creole translators. This is going to be free pediatric and adult health screenings. Those $40, $50, $60, $100 sports physicals that you have to pay for your child to do some sports. We have FAU coming out that is going to be handling all of that free of cost. We're going to have every 30 minutes, I am going to be giving away a $50 gas card. I know $50, everyone's getting excited. That's a half a tank.
That's real gas, too.
That's real gas.
That's
but
real gas.
I figured, did you want a basket full of cookies or did you want a gas card that you can put something in there to come?
Cookies won't run your car.
No, it will not. It'll make you heavy in your car. and that you'll need more gas. But we digress. We do digress. But we're gonna have a lot of fun things for the kids. We're gonna have food. We're gonna have water because it's gonna be hot. We want you to come out. This is for the community. This is free. Free adult health screening, pediatric screening, sports physicals. Moms, dad, you see your child has something that they can do, but you know what? Right now you couldn't find that money to get that sports physical. We're giving it to you free so your child can go out there and run around and play sports and have the right documentation.
I like free.
Yeah, I love free. Only thing you got to do is show up. 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're going to be at the Treasure Coast Church of God, 4051 Southwest Savona Boulevard. Like I said, go on our Facebook page, CareBag. Go on our website at givecarebag.com, and you are going to see the flyers there in English and in Espanol. And after that day now, the next day on Monday is going to be our Kicking It United. CareBag and Kicking United are getting back together for a second time, and we're doing free haircuts for back to school. Every hour, we're going to be giving away a $50 gas card. Every hour. Sunday is half hour. Monday is every hour. We're going to have food. We're going to have fun. We're just going to have a really great time, and we want you to come out. This is for the kids. We have children's services, Boys and Girls Club, Two Men in a Truck, AG Concrete Pools, Kicking It United. We have Design a Sign. We're going to be making this fabulous. We have the 2nd Street Bistro that just came on that got the wickedest chicken and macaroni and cheese. And then in the evening, for the parents that get off of work, we got our new sponsor, which is Mission Barbecue. And then we have our boat people. We have so many local businesses, and we're going to have a chance for them to come on, talk to us about why they support us. We want to talk about your business. We want to do local. Local is important because I can't go to all these companies out here that we're spending money with. They're not going to give us a dime. It's our local people in our community that are doing it. And that's what we're excited about. Just like I'm excited about going to Vera with Teresa.
Dun, dun, dun,
yes. Dun. So tomorrow we're excited about that up in Gifford. They have a nice, beautiful food pantry. Sometimes it's over 100 cars, Mike.
Yes, and it starts at actually get in line 9ish.
I've been up there at 8 something, and
people get in line.
People get in line.
Yes,
I mean people get in. One guy car broke down and he was pushing it to keep his space in line. Cliff, I joke you not, he was pushing his car. They have a good food pantry. They're organized. Teresa, my girl, is organized. She's doing it. She's making things happen. Well, we get it done. They pack your car. They show you love. It's done with dignity. I love the way she does it, and that is why we drive out there and support her, because she is doing what she has to do. She has a heart for the elderly people, and her and Mike make sure that van is packed with all that food. They pack the van before they share the food, because our elderly and our shut-in, Teresa and Mike, make sure that they're taken care of. And that's a great thing, Mike.
Amen. And we go out. After that pantry's done, we go out into the community to deliver.
Look, they're angels walking among us. You just don't. You so busy trying to look up, you don't see us on earth. There you go. Oh, I told y'all I'm in a great mood today.
Talking that good stuff now.
Talking that good stuff. So we are excited. July 31st, we have the Community Health Fair, free for adults and children. You just have to come, free. Walmart is providing us fruit. We're going to have sandwiches. The Boys and Girls food truck is going to be out there with beautiful wraps. We're going to have healthy food. You can get all these little tests you want it done. You can get it done at the cost of free. They can't
zero. Free.
They can't see the zero sign, Mike.
Well, I was looking at my fans here.
Okay.
Hi, fans.
People have a problem with free for some reason.
I know. People don't come out for free.
They get afraid they go.
Yeah, they get a little
free.
sedity. Well, let me tell you something. Roxy's going to be out there. So I need people to be out there. I need you to come. Because I've put this together for Port St. Lucie. A lot of people are like, Roxy, nothing's being done here. Nothing's being done. I got to drive all the way to Fort Pace. I'm doing it. Do not disappoint me that they don't want to come back and do anything here. I need you guys to come and show out.
Are you ever going to do a show about government responsibilities?
I try not to because I get real testy with them. I get real testy.
We don't want to become targets of
just ask.
repercussions.
Well, you know what?
asking.
I'm just. We're gonna digress a little bit because I
Digression
was
is
watching.
good.
I was
Keeps us in
watching.
line.
I was watching the worker, the election worker. Now I have worked I have worked in elections.
And so have I.
I have worked in the elections, and let you
me-
people know something. It ain't easy.
No.
We got to get there at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. We got to make sure everything is set up. We got to stay when all of you are home in your bed, sitting there counting. Because I did it twice, and I said, you know what? This ain't for me. I left my civic duty. I did it. And to know that somebody could be targeted for doing their job, shame on you. Y'all try that with me. Try target. Look, try target me. I wish you would. See, y'all are tuning in. Y'all
Get
like
to meet
this
the
show.
mama bear.
Okay.
I give my civic duty, and you want to come target me.
She shows
I
her
don't think
teeth quite
so.
well. Yes.
I tell you. I felt very sad for her and her mom.
Yeah.
I had tears in my eyes. I felt it as a job that you really don't get paid a lot, and it's a lot of work. It's not something that I think. It's something I've done, because when I lived in Broward, I did it. I haven't done it here. I did it in Broward, which is more people in Broward than are here. And let me tell you something, and I did it on Las Olas.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I did in Las Olas. We got all them old people. I did in Las Olas. Everybody want to talk to you. Took my time, and to know that this can happen to you for doing your job with due diligence and honesty, that is sad.
Doing your job.
Doing your job.
And going above and beyond.
And going beyond. Leaving your job to go to visit people in the hospital to give them their paper to get done. Going beyond. That's you can't find good people now to work. Every time I go to my UPS store, I see somebody new. I asked the new one today, can you at least hold around for 6 months? Because I got to tell everybody my box number.
Roxy, let's go back to fathers.
Oh, yeah. Man. I digress.
Cliff.
See, that's why I need my...
I get caught up in it.
Yeah.
Cliff is right along with me. He's
But you can't help it.
can't
help it.
Yeah. You know what? Hey, you know what? Hello,
passionate
thank you.
about what she does.
I'm passionate about
Be
what I do.
not
Yeah.
disturbed.
Yeah, be not. Don't worry about me. Just
Yeah,
support.
she's all right.
Okay.
So we're
What
gonna.
else about fathers?
Okay, this is very important. Approximately 75% of teenage suicides occur in a home where one parent is absent. You have 100 children, and only 25 will be standing left.
Wow.
See, I got to put it in a way because some people don't understand percentage.
Yeah.
So I got to break it down. You got 100 eggs, and only basically
25 of them.
basically just 2 dozen, almost 2
Survive.
dozen are just left with one little flickering on the side. So we need this is important. If you got a baby mama issue or a daddy or a baby daddy issue or a baby mama issue, sometimes you got to look over that. I see guys and women that have that issue. That's my child. I've seen men and women go to court just to make sure they have visitation and don't mind paying child support because they know that is their child. What are you going to tell that child when that child grows up 18, 19 and is now a parent and doing the right thing but has nothing to lead by example? You see what I'm saying? Because that's the ideal. We talk about it on the show about generational. CareBag deals with generational. The individuals I deal with, they learn from their mom, who learned from their mom, who learned from their mom, and it doesn't change. It's okay to sit home and have babies all day. No, it ain't. See, I just touched on something, but y'all, that's all right.
I'm leaving that alone too.
But
I've
it's
never
the truth.
had a baby. I don't know what the experience is like, so I can't make any decisions.
There's some, not everyone. There's some that they see it. That's all they see in their life.
Yeah.
And if that's all you see, you don't know how to break that cycle. We're keeping it real.
And it's hard not to emulate that because that's what you've learned.
I grew up seeing nothing but people work and get educated. So I have emulated what I saw in my life. Work, college, just hustle. Go. I have some friends that they didn't have that, but they saw others. But if you are surrounded by just that, then you become your circle. if you don't step out of your circle. I go to some places. I went and saw a little boy and I said, "Oh, did you go to the beach?" Which is across the street. "Oh, I've never been to the beach." The beach is across the street. The beach is across the railroad track down in Fort Pierce. He's never been to the beach. The beach is across the street, Cliff.
Wow.
Mike, the beach is across the street. He can sit up on the hill and look out at the water. And he hasn't been to the
I
beach.
remember doing business out on the beach, and I'd ride out on the beach. I'd take care of some business, and I'd be on my way back and realize I'd been all the way out to the beach, and I didn't even look at the ocean.
Hi, Teresa. We see you on Care Bag.
Hi, T. DQ.
You know, but that's it. You know, so it's that generational. And if there is not that family unit that can go ahead and support each other, it remains the same. So we need to break it. All these, you know, and I talk to these moms that come to me, and I ask them, you know, what you want to do, and my mom's with me, my grandma's with me.
But no dad or granddad.
Everybody coming to me. I don't mind you coming because I want those children and I want you to need the basics of life and have it with dignity. But that shows me that's that generational. It's not stopping. You see what I'm saying? It's one after the other. They think it's okay. It's okay. Everybody's comfortable in that skin.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're going to do what pleases others. And, of course, your mother wants you to be just a nice female. And yes, moms can raise young men to be great fathers and all of that. Can. But why would you have to do that when you don't have to?
That's extra work you got to do.
Yeah.
That's extra work you got to do. So, you know, that is something that was concerning to me. 63% of youth suicides are from fatherless homes. So we're going to break down the percentages again. So you got 100 chickens, and 60 of them are gone.
Mm-hmm. And that's not to say, I just thought of something. That's not to say that the ones that are remaining are doing fabulous.
That's right. Yes.
You know, that percentage or the tendencies may still be there.
So remember, we got to say the 75% that commit suicide are from an absent parent, which can be male or female. So I'm going to put this on again. They are daddies who are raising their daughters and their sons. So my question is, where is the mom? Circumstances, we know circumstances happen in life. Let's push the tragic circumstances that happen because those are beyond our control.
Right.
But you just decided to get up and go. I don't understand that.
There's a breakdown, the people who get up and go saw some other people get up and go some other people get up and go.
Generational. That's what it is, Mike. Cliff, you're knocking it on the head. Sorry,
Stop knocking
Cliff.
on the...
I told him sorry before I did it. So
you notice I took my headset off for a second.
They can't hear you.
No, they can hear this.
Oh, they can hear that? Oh, that's somebody knocking on the door.
What else do you have?
So I have, you do the math. If 75% of teenage suicides are from one absent parent, but 63 are from fatherless homes, then only 12% of teenage suicides are from motherless homes, and the remaining 25% are from homes with both parents. So you do have children that there's something wrong and both parents are there, but you have problems. Depression, we talk about depression, we talk about mental illness on this show. That was our first show on Careology. Our first show on Careology in the middle of the pandemic was mental illness because we were in the middle of the pandemic. And I decided that's what we needed to touch on because our children are dropping like flies and we need to do something about it. 15 to 19-year-old girls that grew up in a one-parent home are more likely to engage in premarital sex. I'm just going to leave that there. If a mother attends churches regularly with her children, but without the father, only 2% will choose to become regular churchgoers as adults. If a father attends church regularly with his children, even without the mother, 44% will choose to become a regular churchgoer. So I can't talk about nobody else except me. I am my prime example. I had to go to church. I had to do two things at my home, school and church. Daddy, can I have a job? Is it going to interfere with school and church. Well, I might have to miss, is it going to interfere with school or church? He said, there's nothing you can work that I can't give you. Okay, Daddy.
Amen.
That was it. School and church.
When you go to churches, what do you see most? Men, women, or both? When you go to church,
you mostly see women. Yeah, the majority, you mostly see women. Yeah. You mostly, there's only one church that I watch, and he's a little radical, Geno Jennings. That church is full of men. I'm sorry, he's radical, but sometimes he says things that just hit the nail
call it out.
on the head. He calls it out whether you like him or not. When I need a good shaking up, I go through YouTube and he shakes it up. You know, that's the only congregation I have seen with a lot of hoo-ha, pure men. Pure men. But that is true. That is true. We're gonna have Cliff look him up now.
So that's rare.
Be prepared. Yeah, be prepared.
It's very rare.
When you look at him, be prepared. So we have here our number 10, because I had only 10 for you. 75% of young patients seeking substance abuse treatment are from fatherless homes. That's 10 times the average. So these are just 10 of the top ones. We want our men to know you are needed in your child's life. Grandfathers, you are needed in your grandchildren's life. It is important because it sets a tone. It sets a something. So I have Mike here. What, Mike?
Yes.
What do you? We talked about this. We talked about so many things. What are your 2 cents you got to add into this?
Well, my father passed when I was 3. But that was not an excuse. It's just that I've taught school. I ran the Stewart 10th Street Center for a while. I've been involved in a whole lot of stuff. But this
we
is
work together.
Yes,
so there we go.
We work together. But this is one of those subjects.
Yeah.
How are we going to get up and get out of whatever this is that we're in?
Yeah.
You can talk politics. You can talk family life, mental health. You
All
can
of
talk
that.
about sports, anything you want to. The effect of a father.
It's paramount.
You said my word.
It's paramount.
It's paramount.
It's paramount. It's something you need.
Yeah, and most people are now getting into that, and nothing against women's lib and all of that. You know, women. I love women.
I'm for that. Yada yada yada.
But
at the end of the day,
I don't need
a man.
you need a man.
Yeah, you do. I do, because I had a ceiling fan to put up, and thank God for my husband. Because I'm telling you, I couldn't have done it.
Do you ask a guy to reach something for you that's up too high?
He's 6 foot plus. I ask him all the time. Actually, he calls me Shorty. He's listening. I think I'm tall, but he calls me Shorty. I am not afraid. I need my husband in my house. You're never gonna hear out of my lips, I don't need
in the grocery store. He'll reach up the top shelf. And
I
get
love when
something
I
for you?
can reach for people that need something. I feel big.
That gives you.
Oh
a little
it makes you feel tall.
Especially when I see little old ladies and little old men, and they really want something, because the best stuff is on the top shelf.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just step on the bottom shelf and reach up.
Reach up there.
Yeah.
Climb the shelf.
I love helping people.
But men
are needed.
and that is the you said it before. That is the rightful place.
Right.
Men and women.
That's the
Men
nucleus.
and women.
It's the nucleus. That's what God created.
If it's missing, something's missing. Like with anything, you make a cake, pie, whatever. Something's missing.
That flour, it ain't gonna.
It looks okay.
But it's not. No, you
it
miss.
It looks okay,
you miss
but
that
it's not.
flour. It ain't gonna look okay. It's gonna look messy. It's gonna be a lot of noise.
Don't forget the eggs.
Yeah, it's but it's paramount, and that's something. I can't believe our time is up already. Look,
we got
at the
6
time.
more minutes.
6 more minutes. Wow, it felt like we just sat down.
And we
We
were
just
going to
sat
sing our
down.
duet tonight.
Oh man,
Wow.
that's all right.
Next
Next time.
Next Tuesday.
Is that a doo-wop duet?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
Shoot, it's some,
I
a
need
couple
you to.
shooby-doos
I need you
in
to.
there.
I need you to be ready.
Standing by with
Still,
the bass tones.
He didn't catch the be ready. But,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was from a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
That was a buzz from
that
a
was
week
the buzz.
ago.
But hey, that was a good show. I still love learning a lot of bees. But you know what? We want to leave this. You know, there's a surprising number of benefits for your child to have the father involved. Do the research. You know, contact an attorney. Go to family court. Do something that child. Do not let your child be a statistic because you're in your feelings because he married somebody else, or you in your feelings because she married somebody else,
right.
or she's extra happier or he's happier without you. Hey, come on, grow a pair, get over it. It is what it is. The child is still there, and that child needs that parent. And and I think that's the problem. We get all in ourselves. I have a friend that I talk to, my husband talks to, he's a young man, and one thing he says, he remembers what his mom used to say about his dad. And how his mom used to keep him from his dad. Now he has a relationship with his dad, and he loves his mom, but he has a little bit of resentment there because a lot was taken away from him.
Right.
Do not mess up your relationship because it's going to come full circle. You got to remember, they don't stay that age forever. Let me tell you something. They wait for the 18. You may say, I want you 18 out my house. They want to be 18 so they can now have a relationship and go look for that father. And when that father starts telling them, or that mother starts telling them, well, you know what? I couldn't see you. I wasn't allowed. There goes that resentment. So you need to be careful. You need to look back and think, what's going to happen in the future? Yes, we can't predict the future. We can't see the future. But let me tell you, you can figure it out.
And hindsight is 20/20.
That's
right.
right.
See it all
just
clearly.
look, just do the research. I didn't pull these figures up just sitting on my couch say, "Ooh, they would like to hear this." These are facts, and we wanted to share it with you. We just had Father's Day, and I'm missing my dad, and he was a great father. I am one of the lucky ones. My parents were married before he died, 50-something years.
Wow.
So and he died just in his sleep, peaceful, content, and I was there. I was beside him, and that's my gift to me. I was beside him. But I've had time with my dad. It didn't matter what country I lived in, where I was abroad, tens of thousands of miles away. I knew I can always call my dad. And let your child not miss that. We don't want your child to miss that. We don't want anything to happen. So what we want, if you're a mom, if you're a dad, and you're not in your child's life, if you're keeping your child from your mother or their father on purpose because of money, you need to get over yourself, and you need to put that child first. You need to stop being selfish. I said that to somebody, and they stopped talking to me, which is all good and well, because I don't really care. But you need to stop being selfish. Do what's for your child. This is Roxy, and we had a great show.
Yep.
I don't even know what show we have next week, so me and you are going to be surprised. So I want you to come back Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right, Cliff?
Every Tuesday night, 6:05.
Every Tuesday at 6:05. You can catch us on Alexa. You can catch us on Google Home, TuneIn, on WPSL TV 5090. You can watch us live from Mike's phone, or you can watch us live from Carebag Inc. Please go and like our page. We're trying to get as much likes as possible. If you want to support us, go to givecarebag.com, and it will take you to our official website. This is Roxy.
And this is Mike.
And this is Cliff. And by the way, Careology has some sponsors that I want to mention.
Go ahead, Cliff.
Lexus, Treasure Coast Lexus, of course, Toyota, Two Men in a Truck, Groza, Dignity, All Roads Truck Repair, Kicking It United, Design a Sign, Got Blinds, Need Windows, and of course the health fair that you heard about on tonight's show.
Yes, you sure did. So we hope everybody comes out. Please, guys, if you're on the road, get home safely. We love you. Peace. Be kind. Show love. And remember, it doesn't cost anything to be kind. Have a great night, guys.
Careology, the science of caring, and it's free to care, by the way. Support CareBagInc.com and listen every Tuesday night for Roxy and Careology right here on WPSL Port St. Lucie, the talk of the Treasure Coast, webcaster to the world on Google Home, Alexa, and the TuneIn app on your smartphone.